Hey, happy Friday to you and welcome to the Friday Funnies. I'd like to start this edition with a poem. Hey, hey, it's the 1st of May, 24 days to Memorial Day. Huh? Obviously, I don't fancy myself a poet, but I could have done worse. When I was looking up rhymes for May, I could have chosen tooth decay, mel torme, or bad toupee. So I think I made a pretty wise choice. Well, I got to tell you, this has been an exciting week in the world of sports. For instance, the playoffs are underway for both hockey and basketball, and the White Sox played the Orioles in the first professional baseball game played in front of nobody. The fans were locked out of Camden Yard due to a safety concern, and the only people in the park were the players, the media, the maintenance people, and a couple of scouts. For this reason, I found the 7th inning stretch to be a complete waste of time. And I take pity on all of those poor foul balls which are going to be homeless because no one was there to catch them and take them home. Tomorrow's another big day in the sports world with the 141st running of the Kentucky Derby. Now, this granddaddy of all the horse racing events will be held at Churchill Downs, where the stands will be packed with enormous hats. And it's become a custom here on the Friday Funnies for me to pick the winner of the Kentucky Derby every year. I choose my horses based solely on their names, and over the past few years, I have been remarkably accurate. Once, maybe twice. That said, here are my picks based on a thorough scanning of the names of the 20 thoroughbreds entered in the race. I narrowed it down to these three, either Ocho, 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 because that's just fun to say, Ocho, Ocho, Ocho. Either it's a knockout or Far Right. Of these horses, all going off at 30-1 odds, because you have no long shots for me. And of these three, I think Far Right will win after a photo finish, a recount, and a Supreme Court decision. And speaking of decisions, a lot of bad ones were made this week around the world. So, hey, grab your passport and get ready to laugh. Australia has Groupon just like we do, and they use it to get bargains on a variety of products. Now, one of the deals that Groupon recently offered was Durex condoms, available, I think, by the case. And since the Aussies are a very loving people, this condom deal was a big hit. But now it's been discovered that the prophylactics are not genuine Durex brand, but a counterfeit knockoff that leaks. They suspected something was wrong when somebody noticed that the condoms were not made out of latex, but out of nylon net. If you purchase these condoms, it's suggested that you recycle them by giving them to people you don't like. Rugby is a very popular sport in Argentina, and it's a rough and tumble sport. You know, I would describe rugby as a cross between American football and a street fight. Now, because of the contact in rugby, many players have their teeth knocked out, and an Argentine beer company has come to their rescue. To honor players who gave it all for their sport, Salta Beer is replacing players' lost teeth with beer bottle openers. The implants were installed by an oral surgeon, and the now refitted players can open beer bottles while they're playing rugby, which sadly makes more sense than the sport itself. Designer Mark Sturkenboom of Amsterdam has created the ultimate memorial to your deceased loved one. Mark takes 21 grams of your loved one's ashes and embeds them in a personal vibrator. I'll give you a second to let that sink in, but I got to tell you, I find it very creepy. Personally, I would be afraid that the dead me would get more action than the live me. But the concept gave me an idea, and I think I'd like my ashes embedded in breast implants. Death, where is thy sting? Well, that's it, my friends, for the May Day edition of the Friday Funnies. Please share them with your friends, and if you don't mind, leave us a like. I'll see you next Friday from Denver, Colorado.